So let's start off over here. This is the steel rack. You'll recognize a few of these from the videos I've posted so far. These are all my, I guess I'll go call it my good swords. There's a couple of things on here that are unfinished projects. Like there's a katana blade on the back rack there that I'm going to turn into a katana Euro Saber hybrid. And on the bottom shelf, there is, in the back there is a Hanwei Tinker blunt longsword blade. Not going to go into the rest of what's on here, except that this is an antique Mandao, which I will not be touching on in the regular review series, is because it is, well, it's an antique. It's not a production sword you can just get anywhere. I might do a video about it a little bit later, but I don't feel like I am sufficiently up on Philippine culture to really go into that. But I hope you guys like what you see here and are looking forward to the rest of it. Moving over here, we have the big bin of fun stuff. This is plastic swords. What that means? Polypropylene, or other plastics. Like this one's a very old costume sword that I've turned into a spear thing. It's also where my lightsabers are. I'll take a look more at those at some point once I've got them all set up, if you guys would like. This is also where all the cold steel stuff is, and some very early wooden projects of mine, like this thing. Up here on the rack, we have my katanas, as well as a few antiques like this old Moroccan dagger. I can never remember the actual name for that kind, but also a few decorative blades. There's a label bayonet, Musashi Shirasai Tanto. That is a strong blade, windlass kinjal, and another sword-like object, little dagger thing. But I've got 4 different katana to show you guys, because I've already shown you the prop with the green handle here. So look forward to that. Of course, kind of my pride and joy, the big Naginata back there. Also, underneath the television, you can't really see it, is something fun that I'll be pulling out when I start doing some videos on my Chinese pieces. In this bin here, we have the most dreaded of swords, the floppy snake. Get out of there. We have kind of a mixture of stuff in these 2 bins as well. Some actual fencing swords, a unfinished D20 mace I was working on, and am going to have to abandon at this point. Some foam weapons that including this axe that I made using a Home Depot pickaxe handle, and some floor mat foam. I'll go into that more when I get further into the My Props series. The one sword that I made is this thing, which I am not going to show off here. As well as a bunch of sword-like objects. Like there's some Bud K stuff in here. There's some generic random nonsense. There's an Enforced Marauder sword from Nerf. That's fun. Giant stainless steel claymore, that sort of thing. Over here is my workspace. Stay tuned for some future projects. If you would like, I can also go into some tools that I use. On this rack here are most of the props that I made. Again, a couple you'll recognize, including broadsword that went up today. This one is going to be very interesting when I finally get around to it. I'll probably do it when I do my Chinese swords as well, because it's sort of based on like a Han Dynasty Dao. Well, and here are the Adventure Armory blades and some other practice weapons. These are mostly Hollow Earth Studios, although I do have one here that is a Raven Studio. Sorry, Hollow Earth Swordworks. That's a Raven Studio. Which I'm really looking forward to talking about that. And then foam Halloween prop, which really should be elsewhere. And something one of my elementary school friends made me. Thank you, Jack. Love you, bro. This is still very dear to my heart. Well, I hope you guys like this little tour of the mess that is my armory. Look forward to the next video. Please let me know what you think in the comments below and what kind of stuff you'd like to see going forward. Dark Lord out.